Sorry, you guys had to defend a lot in this one. You know, Bay's obviously got a lot of weapons that they can use in their attack. What did you see from them in this one? Of just having to constantly defend and make a lot of, big plays in front of Claudia, and then obviously Claudia having a big miss.
Yeah, I actually think we had most of the control first 45. Second half, we knew that they would come out and press a little bit more, and yeah, their weapon is transition. They did quite well this game, but I think we defended well. And we created a lot of opportunities. We just need to put them away, and it's a different game.
Thanks, Charles. Bella, go ahead.
Hey guys, thanks for the time. First, just want to ask, if you could sort of share your thoughts on what happened with the goal, if it was sort of defensive mistakes or it was just sort of a really good play from Bay and then a tough finish from Kundananji.
Yeah, it was a great finish. All you can do sometimes is just clap your hands and applaud that. But yeah, I think we looked at the clip at halftime and we definitely were out of position defensively. Yeah, it's just something that we need to be switched on at all times with players like that. And it's all around the league now, right? So I think that's something that we need to rewatch and just learn and continue to get better at.
And then sort of watching the amount of ground that you, Sam, cover, particularly defensively, but then also have the obvious impact on the attacking end with and the assists on the equalizing goal. There are a lot of things that feel very similar to Jeff Stishlock's game, someone whose game, Lou, you were obviously very, very well acquainted with. I'm just wondering, what have you been seeing from Sam and how she impacts this team? So she first has to listen to nice things said about her.
Yeah. I think she knows this too. I've texted her almost after every game just how proud I am. I think what you guys don't see is behind the scenes. Sammy went on loan, which was really hard for us in her leaving. She's a great human on and off the field, and it's something you want to keep in the locker room as much as you can. But I'm so proud of her for going out and bettering herself and coming back and killing it in the league now, and that's exactly what going on loan and having those opportunities do for players. And she stepped into, like you said, big shoes, and she's literally killing it. So I hope you feel so confident and supported, and I know you do, and I want to continue to tell you that. But I am so proud of her, and it's been such a joy to watch her in front of me.
And then for you, Sam, I mean, first of all, I'd love to know how you weren't tired at the end of the game and could make those recovery runs, because you came out of nowhere. But also just you have such a big defensive responsibility, but then also need to be involved in the attack. So I'm wondering just sort of how you manage that mentally and when you decide, where and when you need to impact the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think it takes a village. I think our back line is very good at communicating too. So obviously, the more you over communicate, the better it is for everybody. And ultimately, yeah, I mean, I do have a big defensive responsibility, and I want to take that responsibility and do my job well. And ultimately, it's just about being very disciplined and being very aware of the game and what's going on, and honestly, just reading the game.
And the endless energy, just wondering.
It's just, I mean, I don't really know how to explain it. I enjoy playing with my teammates. It's a great group. It's a great group of women, and honestly, I just enjoy playing with this group. So it makes it easy and fun for me to just keep going and keep battling for them.
I'll tell you why. I've never seen someone do so much pre-act. I've never seen do someone so much recovery, and she's one of the fittest on the team. And that just doesn't come. She works for it, and like she said, she's disciplined, but it's more so the grind and just the ability to want to be an impact player. That is a hard part of the game, and being consistent is super hard, and that's what she's worked on, and she is definitely reaping the benefits right now.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks, Bella. And then Steve.
Hi, Sam and Lou. I wanted to ask, in the first half, I think the stat they showed at halftime was you had 70% of the possession compared to 30% for Bay, which is a very different experience than in your previous games this year. I wonder if you could talk a little bit about, was that something you were going into the game expecting Bay to sit back a little bit more and make you challenge them, or if that was something you had to adjust to, and kind of how you dealt with that?
I think personally, I don't think we were expecting them to sit as much, especially that low. I thought it was difficult for us, even though we did have possession, it was hard for us to kind of break lines. But ultimately, it was just about being patient. I thought we did a pretty good job of being patient and kind of taking the opportunities out wide when it was presented, and I think that was working. but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I think with teams that are going to sit like that and be compact and let us have the ball, you just have to wear them down. And that comes with discipline and finding the pockets and the moments that we can hurt them. And I think it took us time to kind of figure that out. And what I've come to learn in this league is you can have 1% possession and still win a game. So we're just trying to find that balance of playing the soccer we want to play, but also, you know, when teams come at us with low block like that, we got to figure out how to win and be ruthless. And that's the balance we're trying to work on right now.
Thanks. And one more for me, Lou. I don't know if you realized during this game you passed 20,000 minutes played. Wanted to talk a little bit about kind of the significance of that milestone and how it feels kind of having been through all these different experiences through the growth of the league.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's been a wild journey. I love that I've been able to do it with one club. I'm super proud of that. And, you know, building a legacy within the club, but not even just that, you know, globally and in this league, I'm so proud of where it's at. And everyone that's, you know, been a part of that is truly incredible. And I don't think there's been enough, you know, recognition on the people that didn't really get to have all this stuff right now. So yeah, I'm proud of those minutes. I knew I was close. I didn't know if I was going to hit it this game or not. But yeah, I mean, we've talked about it. I'm nowhere and no one without the team around me and the amazing coaches I've had, and especially under Laura Harvey, who I've been under with most of my career. Yeah, I just truly want to continue to make an impact on and off the field, regardless of my role. I take it very personal, and it's really important to me. So I'm not really here for the awards. I just want to win, and I want to be competitive, and I want to continue to grow this league.
Thank you.
Just want to say we're extremely lucky to have her. Having her back
you.
in the back line has been absolutely amazing, especially for me who, you know, has gotten recently some minutes. It's been amazing to have somebody like Lou in the back, kind of just overly communicating and being just a very vocal and very present person.